We find them in deserts and rainforests, mountains and plains. Some angiosperms have adaptations to survive in aquatic environments, such as water lilies and seagrass. All land plants, except for the conifers, cycads, ginkgos, and the magnolias, are angiosperms. They vary greatly in size. Some are small, like herbs and shrubs, while others are giant trees like the sequoias. Like other plants, angiosperms are multicellular eukaryotes with cell walls made of cellulose. Like other plants, they are autotrophs and use photosynthesis to make food. Although many angiosperms are herbaceous, the woody ones are perennials, meaning that they live for more than 2 years. Woody plants have secondary growth, which is an increase in girth due to the activity of a lateral meristem called the vascular cambium. The vascular cambium adds layers of vascular tissue called the vascular rays and the vascular cambium. Non-woody plants often have a terminal meristem which allows them to increase in height. This primary growth stops when the plant is mature, and some herbaceous plants may die back to the ground level during adverse conditions. However, these plants will regrow from their roots the following growing season. Most angiosperms reproduce sexually by producing flowers which develop into fruits containing seeds. Flowers are modified leaves and are usually brightly colored to attract animals that transfer pollen. Many angiosperms are pollinated by insects, but others rely on the wind to disperse their pollen. Fruits develop from the flower's ovary and are the mature ovary with the seeds inside. Fruits help disperse the seeds within them. Some fruits are dispersed by animals that eat them, while others have wings or parachutes to catch the wind. Angiosperms first appeared in the fossil record about 140 million years ago. They quickly diversified and became the dominant plant group, outnumbering all other plants combined. There are several hypotheses explaining this success. One hypothesis proposes that the evolution of flowers was a key innovation that allowed angiosperms to become so successful. Flowers are highly effective at attracting pollinators. This allows angiosperms to maximize the chances of pollination even in the absence of pollinators. Another hypothesis suggests that the evolution of fruit contributed to the diversification of angiosperms. Fruits protect seeds and aid in their dispersal. This would allow angiosperms to colonize new habitats more easily. And lastly, angiosperms have a more efficient vascular system than other plants. This allows them to grow taller and live longer, which means they are better competitors for resources. Angiosperms are divided into 2 groups, monocots and monocots are a group of plants whose seeds typically have one cotyledon or embryonic leaf. The other group of angiosperms is called eudicots. Most dicots have 2 cotyledons in their seeds. There are over 200,000 species of eudicots, including most trees and shrubs, as well as many herbaceous plants. Monocots have a single cotyledon, a fibrous root system, and parallel veins in their leaves. Examples of monocots include palms, bananas, orchids, and irises. Dicots have 2 cotyledons, a taproot system, and net-like veins in their leaves. Examples of dicots include oaks, maples, and roses. It is important to note that there are exceptions to these rules, and many taxonomists no longer use these categories because they do not reflect evolutionary relationships. Let us now discuss the structure of angiosperms. The basic structure of an angiosperm includes the following structures. Root system. The root system of an angiosperm is typically a taproot system, consisting of a main root and smaller lateral roots. Alternatively, some angiosperms have a fibrous root system, which lacks a central pivot and consists of numerous similarly sized roots. The root system anchors the plant and absorbs water and minerals from the soil. The shoot system. The shoot system of an angiosperm consists of the stem and the attached leaves and buds. The stem supports the plant's leaves and flowers and transports water and nutrients throughout the plant. Buds are present at the tips of stems and may develop into flowers, leaves, or branches. The arrangement of leaves on the stem is referred to as the phyllotaxy and may vary among different species. Flowers. The flowers of angiosperms are highly variable in size, shape, and color. They consist of four main parts: the sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Sepals are typically green and leaf-like structures that enclose and protect the developing flower bud. Petals are often brightly colored and serve to attract pollinators. Stamens are the male reproductive organs and produce pollen. Carpels are the female reproductive organs and produce ovules, which develop into seeds after fertilization. The carpels are often fused to form a single structure called the pistil. Fruits and seeds. The fruit of an angiosperm develops from the mature ovary of a flower and encloses the seeds within it. Fruits vary greatly in size, shape, and structure, and may be fleshy or dry at maturity. Seeds are produced from the fertilized ovules and contain the embryo of the next generation of plant. Let us now discuss the classification of angiosperms. As we mentioned earlier, angiosperms are divided into two major groups, monocots and eudicots. Monocots are a diverse group of plants that include a wide range of species such as orchids, lilies, palms, and grasses. They are characterized by having a single cotyledon in their seeds, a fibrous root system, and parallel veins in their leaves. Eudicots, on the other hand, are the largest group of angiosperms and include plants like oaks, maples, roses, and sunflowers. They are characterized by having two cotyledons in their seeds, a taproot system, and net-like veins in their leaves. It is important to note that these classifications are based on traditional morphology and do not always accurately reflect the evolutionary relationships among angiosperm species. Modern molecular techniques have revealed a more complex and nuanced understanding of angiosperm phylogeny, leading to changes in classification and reclassification of various groups. Some examples of angiosperms include apple tree. This tree produces flowers, which develop into fruits called apples. Humans cultivate apple trees for their edible fruit. They are a classic example of an angiosperm. Oak tree. These trees have leaves that turn brown and drop off in the fall. They also produce acorns, which are the seeds of the oak fruit. Oak trees are a type of angiosperm. Rosebush. These bushes have prickly stems and produce flowers with petals. Roses are a popular ornamental plant and are a classic example of an angiosperm, sunflower. These plants have large flower heads that follow the sun across the sky. They are a type of angiosperm corn plant. This plant has long leaves and produces ears of corn, which are the seeds of the corn fruit. Corn is an important food crop for humans and is a classic example of an angiosperm wheat plant. This plant has narrow leaves and produces grains of wheat, which are the seeds of the wheat fruit. Wheat is another important food crop for humans and is a type of angiosperm. We hope you enjoyed this video on angiosperms. If you did, please let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.